this is not going to have an error when trying to stream to other platforms. As long as it goes through on all of them, then we'll just continue like usual. One more, as usual, waiting for YouTube. Okay, looks good. Let me go ahead and a little bit of a delay for YouTube to load so that I can pull out YouTube chat. This, right? That's what I want. Pretty sure. And one final test here. Yep. And remove. And this. Okay. Let me just put this in Discord so everybody knows where they can go to find the stream. And then we should be good. Okay. The bit rate is a little, well, momentarily was rough. Looks like it's okay now. Not sure. Hopefully you don't run into too much of that. If we run into problems regularly, let me know. There might be some more settings, maybe. Not sure what they would be, but I can look to see if there are some settings I can try to adjust. But in the meantime, we won't worry about it. Can we pull this up as a background for me so that I can separate out the game from white background on my computer so I don't accidentally click outside of the window when I need to be doing stuff inside the window. So I've thought about, because I know I'm going to have to head to the room, the dark room that has, I don't remember what you call them, Keebler, whatever they're called, Kybler or whatever, unit that does the radio broadcast frequency. You have to basically find them with the frequency before you can defeat them. Anyway, it has that, plus I think there are 3 enemies in the room. So I was looking to see if there is something I could do, because trying to navigate frequency, like going for a particular frequency that shows up, like going to inventory and trying to do that, and then let's see, 229, this one, yeah, is the one I want. Trying to find a specific frequency that pops up on the screen, so I go here, right? And then I have to do W, then I have to turn the radio on, then I have to do this to go to the different frequencies. It's a lot. So I want to see, can I turn the radio on? Okay. So what? Keyboard controls? Yeah, tune radio, Q&E. F is interact. But that's outside of... Can I... What happens if I do this? What happens if I go here? I turn it on. Yeah. Okay, so I can adjust as I go through stuff here. Okay, let me... Probably... I don't know. I think it's unlikely the signal will be around 250. Let's go to 200. And, oops, and turn this off for now. But I can switch to that right before I'm ready. Okay, and then there are 3 enemies in that room. So I think the problem is I want a space too. The problem is trying to. Okay, let's do that and that. Let me grab. How many more do I have? I have 3 more grenade shells, right? So if I can use this with a grenade shell and hit the 3 of them, that will leave me just the Kyber one, right? Whatever it's called. It's like KBLR or something like that. Anyway, that'll just leave me that one, I think, right? I think. 8mm. So that's just for the pistol? That's 10. Oh, it's for the submachine gun. I see. Yeah. Oh, there's blue disc. I can't use that yet. Yeah. Okay, let's just take this for now. If I can defeat them, like take the 3 out and then get the right frequency and then take the 1 out, and I can use my flashlight in that room. So I think when I go in the room, I'm gonna bring those across too. So when I'm in the room, I can use the flashlight to. So right before I go in, I'll turn the flashlight on. So when I'm in there, I have the flashlight to see what I'm doing also. I could bring the stun prod. Now I'm going to try it without starting out. Okay, let's go back here. Okay, so position 3 again. Okay. I don't remember exactly where it is. I think it's when I go to the right, I think. Those, I think I did thermite on them. I'm pretty sure. Not 100%, but I think so. Now, was it down here or was it up above? I don't remember which one was which. It's not this one, because it's going down into, I think it's this backyard. So we definitely want to go the other. Wait, no. Hang on, wait, what? Oh, it's the next level up, isn't it? It's the next level up, so I gotta actually go over to this, I think. Yeah, I think it's actually the other way. Okay. Okay. Up the ladder. Okay, make sure the flashlight's off for now. Is this the... Yeah, this is the dark apartment. Okay. So what I want to do is equip this. this. Down. Oh no, this is the wrong... This is not the room. Hang on. Doggone it. Where's the room I want? So it's not the dark apartment. Where's the room I want? I don't remember where that is. I'm not going to run all through everything again just to find it. I need to figure out where the crap that room is. Where is that damn room? Oh, it's when I go... Yeah, it's when I drop down. I can go to the meat grinder and drop down. That's where it is. That's where it is. Hey, Silhouette, welcome. Okay. Okay, it's where the meat grinder is. I forgot how to get there, but now I know. I remember. Okay, so it's actually over here. I'll take this top one. And up through to here. Wait, is it this one or the next one? Yeah, the next one is... Yeah, the next one's just garbage. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Where's it? Oh. Okay. This is the one. Okay, let me... I don't remember if it's the first or the next one. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think there's anything in this room. It's... repair spray. So I'll go ahead and... Since I'm in yellow, I'm going to go ahead and use the repair spray, because I also have the auto injector, which is full repair. So, I'm actually not going to use the repair spray now that I think about it. I mean, I'll get damaged. We'll see how badly damaged I am. It might be that I just use the repair spray instead at the end of the battle, and I'll still have the auto injector, but I may not. It just depends. So we'll just leave it for now. Okay, and I have been here last time, but I... did I just reload? I guess I reloaded because I didn't know if I could how I could come back up from this level. So I reloaded. So this is all looks like it's new, but I have seen this before. So due to the ongoing transit of Kitej, or Kitej probably the ZH sound, ration shipments in Veneta have been disrupted by Imperial forces again. Millions of Yuuzhan citizens must starve for yet another month, as Imperial missile frigates in Kitej orbit critically damaged one of our humanitarian convoys on their way to Veneta, sending diplomatic efforts with the Empire into another crisis. The orbit of Kitej will continue to block free travel between Veneta, Rotfront, and Heimat for another 8 seasons, which leaves our liberation troops in Veneta stranded on the desolate ocean world with minimal support. Convoys will continue to be sent despite the Imperial blockade. Only through perseverance can we rebuild what remains of Veneta. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure... So I just dropped... Hey, Fofox, welcome. So I just dropped through that meat grinder. So I'm pretty sure that level where you have the hole to drop through and the level above that, I'm pretty sure I have nothing else in either of those 2 levels that I can do still. Everything else that's up there are doors that are locked or, you know, will never open, whichever. So I don't know if you've seen any of this, Fofox, Signalis. No. Oh yeah, the tower. I could carry it potentially. Okay, you know what? Just so I can carry it. Oh, but I have these other things too. Like I have this. Okay, we'll come back to this room. Because this is ammo that I won't be able to carry either. Yeah. That's for the machine gun. And is there anything over here? Yeah, this. These are these just handgun or shot? I think these are shotgun shells, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Since I was down here before and know what's coming only because I was down here before, I'm going to do this now. Leave my flashlight on because I believe it's the next room. I could be mistaken. Let me just really fast go through and see, and then if it is immediately, because I don't remember if it's the very next room or if it's a hallway and then that. I started it on Halloween, yeah, and I've been playing it for I don't know, about I think a couple of months. I think a couple of months now. Okay, let's see if this is because I don't remember if it's immediately where there's a. I call them Keebler units. I don't know what you're actually supposed to call them. It's in here. Where is it? It's back a ways. This one, KLBR. Oh, it's Colibri. Colibri. I call them Keebler. Anyway, Colibri. Colibri units. So there are units that basically broadcast a radio frequency that screws with slightly back up for you, Fofox. So all of the beings in this that we see, or almost all, there are a couple of exceptions, but pretty much all of the beings we see in this are what you call replicas. So if you look here, replica overview, replica known issues, etc. Okay, so we're basically like not androids. We're cybernetic, basically. We're all cybernetic creations. So we basically, I don't have a complete understanding, so I might be off on this a little bit, but if I remember right, more or less, they took a real human and they cloned them. Well, or I should say they cloned parts of them. So they took, cloned the face, cloned the flesh, and whatever. And it varies from replica to replica what exactly was cloned. Because some have more like normal arms, some have just robotic arms, so it depends. Anyway, they effectively cloned them. Cloned some parts of their flesh, and then that flesh they integrated with robotics and computers, so that you're big cyborg basically, right? But for your programming, they took basically at some point humans learned how to basically clone someone's psyche, and so they have a copy of that person's psyche, and then they make additional copies of that, and they put the copy of the copy into the replicas. So each new replica that they create gets that psyche. So the replicas have particular, almost like personalities, particular attributes about them that make them tend towards certain behaviors, but also good for specific jobs. We play an unusual kind of replica. If you look down, I don't know if I can show you here in the bottom right. So this right column, you look in the bottom right corner, LSTR, Lister. That's our unit. That's our replica. It's called a Lister unit. None of the other units we encounter, as far as I know, have been Lister units. They're always something else. Anyway, so that's kind of the gist of what we are. Our character, as well as pretty much almost everything we encounter. There are a couple of scenes where we have a memory, and in that memory, we're working, coordinating with a human, but pretty much everything is our cyborgs, okay, are these replicas. The Calibri unit, specifically, has, well, so we have over here, okay, you can see if we go here and then I bring it up, on the left side here, this is a radio we can use to transmit a signal, a frequency out from us to somebody else, okay? To like the area around us. We've used it a few times. Some locks get unlocked by having a specific frequency. Some places have where you need specific frequencies to see certain information that otherwise is hidden. So there's some of those things. The Lister unit that I was talking about before has a specific ability where they have their own, or not Lister, the Calibri unit. We're Lister, sorry. The Calibri unit has a specific ability where it has a built-in radio and it broadcasts kind of, not exactly. Necromorphs are considerably different. Necromorphs were not cybernetic at all. They were basically, there was, oh, well, I see what you're saying, maybe, though. I think I may understand what you were asking, actually. So, yes. So, like with in Dead Space, the dead flesh was reanimated by a frequency that was provided by one of those obelisks. Similarly, frequencies are important in this world as well. That's right. Why is... Oh, I see. Hang on. I just noticed. This needs to go above. There we go. Now you can see me. I don't know how that got swapped, but yeah, I'm supposed to be on top of the game, so you can see me too. Anyway, but the radio frequencies have a different purpose in this, and like have a variety of purposes actually, right? Like kind of I described. So anyway, in the case of the Calibri, they transmit this frequency, they broadcast it out in the area where they are, and it basically does two things. Number one, it helps protect them because it distorts everything in the room. So when I enter a room and there's one of those broadcasting, like it's really hard, like just for the player, it's really hard to see where they are. The way you have to defeat them is you have to find their frequency. Oh yeah. Yeah, there is some degree of corruption in this. So there is some of that, but no, it's not in the same way at all. And it's not new things being created because of the obelisks or whatever. These were intentional creations. Now that's what we know. There may be some more stuff going on that I'm not aware of yet, or that I'm forgetting. But that's kind of the gist of that. Think more like the Borg in Star Trek, except they don't have like a hive mind or anything. They think for themselves, but more like the Borg in Star Trek, where it's like human with parts integrated, kind of like that, is more like the appearance. It depends on the unit too. Some are more robot than flesh, and some are more flesh than robot. So I would say our unit probably is more flesh than robot in appearance, at least. But some of the ones we run into, it looks like their face is almost looks like the face is rotted away because they're more robot. So either the flesh actually did go decay or something, or more likely they didn't really put faces on them, or at least not much. Anyway, so this Calibri will kind of mask itself. So it does two things. One, it makes it hard to see it. So you have to match its frequency. And then once you get the right frequency, you basically counter its signal. And so then you effectively shut down its radio broadcast. You can see it and you can go fight it. Okay, that's the first thing. The second thing is that frequency actually hurts you. I don't think it hurts any other units, to be honest. Because you'll be in a room where there's the Calibri and other units, and the other units are just fine. They don't seem to get, to like drop and die or anything. But you will take health damage as it continues to broadcast. So you have to find the right frequency to stop taking damage and also unmask it so you can find it and kill it. So anyway, so those are the threat here. Since I need the radio, and since I need... So the room below me or 2 rooms away. I don't remember which. So if I go 1 room down and it's not the correct room, I'll just come back into this one and reset things briefly. But basically, the room we're heading to has one of these Calibri units, and then three other non-Calibri units. So I basically have to fight 4 units. So I'm going to run in there with my radio on. At the start of the stream today, I tested and I can turn my radio on and then start adjusting and then in like when I'm not in my inventory here, I can still adjust the frequency. So I'll turn the radio on and then go down, and then I'll do the frequency to try to unmask, while at the same time I have in my inventory, I'm going to equip this, which is an explosive round. And hopefully, if I can get the other 3 enemies, so not the Calibri, but the other 3 that are in the room, if I can get them close to each other, I might be able to use this. It's a modified flare gun. It says flare gun, but it has an explosive grenade in it. As you can see at the end of the description on the right, repurposed as a grenade launcher. So if I can launch a grenade and take out 2 or all 3 of those, that's going to give me a much easier time of not getting hit by them while also trying to match the frequency and kill the Calibri unit. It's going to be a bit of a thing, I think, but we'll see how this goes. So I want to equip that instead of the revolver starting out to see if I can take out 2 or 3 of them in a single shot, while also trying to use, so let's get in here and turn it on, E and Q to try to modify our frequency. Okay. And I'm going to turn my flashlight on. Okay, here we go. Okay, yeah. Yep. I see you. No, I did not do it correctly. Doggone it. Okay. It changes its frequency, so I think I played that badly. I think what I need to do is I need to try to round them up and shoot the 3 of them before I approach any of the Calibri. And then I cycle through the frequencies, I think is what I need to do for that. So I'm not going to worry about the radio initially. I'm going to try... Well, if I get the right frequency on that, though, I also will kind of shut down the vision problem. So I will do the frequency as I run around trying to get my vision improved so I can see what I'm doing. But then rather than trying to kill the Calibri, I'm going to try to get the other 3 close to each other and take them out. Oh, I missed. Love the wet, gross sounds of you stomping Necromorph. Yeah. Kind of satisfying. I mean, especially if you get irritated by them. Like you've been through most of the game or something. You're like, okay, you guys, fine. Can you just stop already? Then at a certain point, it's satisfying because you're like, screw you guys. Alright, so this. Okay, back down here. Whoops, where's one? There we go. Yes. Okay. Nothing in here I'll be able to do. I will grab this for healing myself. Grab this again, just so we have the text. Okay. Everything else in here is stuff we grab after the fact. We don't have a room right now. Okay, let me go here. We're going to equip this. And I'm going to turn this on. We will see how things progress. Alright. 135. Ow. No. 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 Gosh dang it. Get away from me. I am seriously in trouble. Okay. Stomp, stomp, stomp. Use this. Use this. Use it. Come on. Equip that. Use that. Okay. What is it? I missed what the new frequency was. It was 138, actually. Come on. Oh, okay. Hang on. Okay. Got it. Holy crapo. See, there's something burnt into this as well. It's really, like, I don't know. It's okay. Okay, let me... I'd like to use thermite on this or something so it doesn't come back again, but I don't have any thermite on me. Maybe that's something, if I die again, maybe I'll grab that before I come back here again. Nope, that's not okay. There's also a thing over here. Let's see what this is actually first. Oh, it's gone? It's not even here now. Oh. I guess if you kill the Calibri unit, it... Oh, I need a key. Yeah, okay. And there are things over at the other side as well. If you can tap into what? Oh, not what I meant. I meant this. So this is where we came from, is straight up. So I need the next, yeah, this one and then the next one. Where's this? Oh, okay. Here's a place I can save. Okay, perfect. Okay, let me save here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you could tap into a specific frequency, that's really good. It's and it's something I don't think it's missable. I think it's like a like you have to find it and be able to pick it up. But you get a radio pretty early on in the game, so that you've got it for all the different puzzles as well as for the Calibri units. See, the reason I think it's unmissable is because you need it for certain puzzles. So one way or another, you're going to pick up that radio, and then you'll have it for later when you need it. Okay, let's drop some stuff in here then. I think for now I don't... you know what I'm going to do, actually, is I'm going to grab... Oh, I have them already here, actually. Hang on. I already have them in my inventory. Let me equip this for a second. All I'm going to do is I'm going to... I have to do... There's not an easy way to do grenades. You can't do like a reload like you do with normal weapons. So I have to do this combine with this, and then it loads one. So that's how... Because that's kind of an awkward thing, I'll do that before putting this in the box so that it's already loaded up and I don't have to do that later. And be like, oh yeah, I did not load up or whatever. Now I've got it. Okay. I think that's it for that. What is this? This is another... Oh no, it's a patient key. Oh. Okay. I don't know where I need that. How many spaces do I still have? I have 3. We're good for now. let me go back out to the other room where we had a couple of more items we could loot, but we weren't able to. Oh, there's more here too. There's ammo right there, for example. I don't know. This is like a subway. Is there? Can I? Yeah. That's a stun prod. Let's grab that. And then let me also grab this. Okay. And then let's go up here. Alright. Over here. Yeah. Shotgun shells here. And then nothing over here, I don't think. Then here is... Oh, I don't have space again already? Jeez, dude, I used them really fast. What the frick? Okay, hang on. Oh, so it's normal pistol ammo. I see. Okay. One more time to our... Up here. You drop these off really fast. Okay, this is... Oh yeah, this is for the... This is just for the handgun we have, not for... Yeah, okay. Store all of that. Store all of that. Just in case for now, since we're going to the other room. Let's do that really fast. I'm going to turn the flashlight off. That may or may not help some of these guys that are down here unconscious not wake up. I don't know how that works, if it's only just automatically after a certain amount of time, or if it's more like moldy rations scattered across the table, or if it's more like you have to be within a certain distance. For a while, I thought it was only if you reached a certain distance, but it doesn't seem to be the case. At least not always. So, more rations. Yeah, and then the note we read, and then this is the tower. Yep. Okay, and I should have one slot left, I think. Yeah. So we have a card with lovers, then we have a card with the tower. I don't know, are we supposed to interact with this anymore? I don't see... Because I don't even see anything I can, like, interact with. I can't look or zoom in or anything, so I think we're done. It's interesting that that just still shows that way, even though... A little strange. We came from there. That's the bottom where we dropped down from the... At the bottom of the meat grinder. But where is... We have the compact ammo and the tower. Oh, maybe those are the only two things we picked up in this room. Yeah, because we had the shotgun ammo last time. That's right. Okay. Okay, so that we should be done with that room. Back up here. Okay, now I will figure out what I want to take with me and what I don't. We're going to put this over here for now. So we have in our inventory, like I was saying, so we have this, nope. We have the Lover's card here. Now we also have the Tower card. I don't know what other cards we're going to find. And I don't know where we're going to insert that blue disc. Oh, but I want to make sure I have the proper weapons, whatever that is. This is... Yeah, this is... Should be for this machine gun. This is the only... Because this is 10mm, right? And this is a flare gun, obviously. This is shotgun. This is the only one that's 8mm compact ammo. So I think this... Not this. This is... Okay. This one here takes this ammo. This this ammo, the compact ammo, is the one for the machine gun. Anyway, okay, I think I want to take the key with me. Let's see. Do I want a stun prod? Maybe, but I don't have any others. So let me do that. Let me get rid of this for now. And I will take the blue disc. So I have 2 keys with me and 2 slots for other stuff as I go along. Is this the best weapon to take right now is the question. Because I only have 3 shots. That's probably not great. Let me see. I could do this, and we have 4 shotgun rounds. That's not great. If I equip it, I think it'll load all 4. It's a pump action, so you slide the shells in and pump it, and slide shell in and pump it. So it should. It is equipped. Okay, so if I do this and then I go R, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, is it only 3? It might only be 3. No, it's all 4. I just heard the sound 3 times. Okay. Yeah, so that's... Pistol is almost no ammo. I mean, I've got 5 and then that, so I've got 10 total, but I mean... Do the same thing I did with the shotgun, though. Just load these ahead of time so that they're already loaded up. Let me do that. Okay, so equip the pistol. Now it should be all 10, right? Because I think the pistol's either 10 or 15. I think it's well, it might be like 12. Anyway, it's something like 12 or 15 magazine capacity. So that's loaded, that's loaded, that's loaded, that's loaded. The normal rifle, so not the shotgun, the rifle only has 2 round capacity. So I'd have to take it plus 2 rifle ammo. And then I have the submachine gun. Gonna take space I'm not sure I want to take, though. Plus, if it's 30 round magazine, that means each round probably doesn't do that much damage. It might even be, I don't know if this game does, but it might even give sway, and so you have to like move my mouse to focus aiming, and so I lose a lot of the power on the shots that I miss. So I'm not sure if that's actually a good... Okay, I'll take the shotgun as well. Wait. Yeah, that'll leave me... Okay, that'll leave me 1 spot. I'll just save again since I grabbed the stuff from the other room so we don't have to do it again. Okay, let's see what is north of me. I'm yellow. I don't need to heal. All right. What is north? Oh, a ladder. I see. Nice. So now so I'm glad I kept the revolver. Now. Oh, I can't believe I didn't have it equipped. That was really foolish. Anyway, so now I'll have 6 rounds loaded in the chamber and then another 3. Yeah. So that is taking up an extra slot, but okay. Going up this. So the fire escape. So we no longer have to drop down through the meat grinder to get back here. Let's see where this comes out. Oh. An alley. Oh. Is there stuff in the alley? I might have to rush back to this depending. Yeah, there's somebody right there. Oh, nope, yep. There's that too. Yep, go down. Okay. Awesome. Well, that was fun. Fun times. Yeah, it's great. Okay. But this connects to the commercial corridor. Okay. And another door I don't know. See, a lot of times I don't know where the stuff goes, so. Alright. Okay. Let's go back through here. Yeah, those guys, I don't they're the ADA, I think, ADA units. They like I don't remember the reasoning they gave, but their behavior is basically they basically create a little trapdoor in the floor, and they like dig out what's underneath, and they go there and like sleep there. So if you go too close to them, they'll notice you, and then they'll come out and try to attack you. So fun. Okay. And that's no entry. Okay. So you go back to the cables. Or we go up, huh? I mean, going up and then connecting to the alley down here will for sure give me knowledge that this door here doesn't need a key anymore. I mean, I can see it, but still. I can open this so I can go through it if I need to from the other side. And there's a gray door here. I don't know. I know it's better. If there even is anything that's better. Just so I don't have to go and do as much back and forth this way. Past things that are knocked out but not totally, like not permanently dead. Let's go up the alley, I think. Be nice if I could just not, if I could just run past stuff. I just don't know what's coming up, and so how much of a problem that will be or not. But okay, so if I go here, let's just do this initially. Come out, and I'm in this corridor. Excellent. Now, if I wait a little bit and then I go back, I might be able to go to the bottom right door without anybody noticing. I don't remember how close that other one was to the... Yeah. Okay, and that's inaccessible. No entry. So really... this isn't really anything except for another way around to here. So for now, I can leave this alone. We still don't have a way to unlock. I don't know what the code is for the keypad there. We can't unlock this door, and we can't open that door. Those two are both locked, at least temporarily. So this door is weird, but basically what happened was we originally were able to go into where the painting was, and there was that lover's card was kind of stuck on the painting, like there was paint on the edges keeping the card up against the painting. So we used basically paint thinner. I don't remember exactly what it was. We used something like paint thinner in there and grabbed the card. Once we left there, though, we're not allowed to enter back in. So leaving the room is blue because you can exit just fine, but you can't go back in. Anyway, it's not important. The point is there's nothing over there. So really, yeah. Really, we just want to go back up through the alley and then back into where the ladder is. So. Ow, no, move. Oh, god dang it. Really? Oh, there's that too. Well, that sucks. Okay, hang on. Now, I'm gonna die again. That's fine. Whatever. What was this? The red eye? There exists a strange folklorish idea in many sectors of Rotfront related to pareidolia, the tendency to see meaningful images in random patterns, like seeing a face in an ink blot or letters in a smudge of dirt. It is well known that the so-called red eye is simply an anticyclonic storm produced by a high-pressure region in the atmosphere of Rotfront's planet. Yet for some of the early... Oh, Rotfront, by the way, is like this base we're on. And this base is on, like, a moon. I think Rotfront might also be the name of the moon, but specifically most of the time, like when they say here, that Rotfront's planet. So that's basically... Oh, no, that is referring to the moon. Yep. Because Rotfront is the moon orbiting a planet, so we're talking about the planet. So the planet has a high-pressure region, which is the red eye, the anticyclonic storm. Okay. Yeah, for some of the early settlers of Rotfront, this natural phenomenon became symbolic of their struggle and way of life. That red spot in the sky became a perfect metaphor for the ever-present surveillance by the protectors and the tight grip of the central government on Heimat. Even today, the idea of an unblinking, watchful eye observing their every move still resonates strongly with people here. During the celebration of Mondfest, at the end of each season, adult citizens will sometimes give students ration marks that have been dipped in red paint. Officially, red paint is said to represent the blood of those who died in the revolution. But the red coins share an eerie resemblance to that red eye. Or is it just pareidolia 2? Pareidolia 2. Interesting. Okay. Should you ever receive one of these red eye ration marks, remember to clean off the paint with acetone. That's what we use on the paint. Or a similar paint thinner. Spending or re-gifting paint-covered coins is considered to bring bad luck. Alright. Yeah, we're basically dead. Jeez, we're so hurt. Okay, I did so poorly with that. I'm actually going to go get myself killed on purpose. And just... I mean, I'd reload otherwise anyway, so it's fine. Just kill me. Kill me. Kill me. Kill me. Kill me. Kill me. There we go. It's the same as reloading, but... Since it's not permadeath, I figure I'll just... Since my health was so low, I'll just... die and reload. Okay, so I still want to do that and unlock that and read that as well. Oh yeah, I didn't do that. Okay. Okay. down. Everything's quiet there. Okay, I got hit once. Much better than last time. And now if we go here, this is unlocked. Oh, I didn't look to see that the right side was inaccessible. Doggone it. Oh well. I don't worry about it. So that's that level. If I come here and go up this level. What now? Oh. Some alley over here. Except that you can't go this way really any farther. Is this anything? No. Okay, so just leading this way. Interesting. What is about the level of this? Oh, this might come out toward the hospital. Yeah, okay. Anyway. Oh gosh, really? No. You guys are jerks. I don't like you. Okay, let's find out what we need to do for a frequency. And I'm already equipped it up. 84. Nope. Really? So I'm getting hit by other stuff too? Doggone it. I was completely unprepared for this. Okay. I guess we're reloading again. I gotta do it again. Okay, this time after I... Because I don't think I did. This time after I get the downstairs alley mapped out and the door unlocked, I'm going to save it. So I have to redo that again, since we're apparently going to have to fight more Calibri units. My most favoriteest units ever. Yeah, I definitely didn't save it because I know I picked these up last time. Okay, reload. Okay. Give it a few seconds here, let them reset. Hopefully, at least. And that says not accessible. Okay. Alright. Made it. Unlocked that and got the note and saw the one exit was inaccessible and did not take any damage. Alright. I was going to save either way, but I mean, you know. That's like best case scenario. Dodge everything, basically. So if I go here, now all of that is revealed and that's unlocked. Okay. I'll be right back. I'm going to use the restroom really fast. Give me just 1 minute here. Okay, so my plan in going back into that room is I'll try to I'll enter the door and I'll try to just stay at the door, like just right in front of the door, see if I can get an aim on them. So I'll stay in front of the door, adjust the frequency to whatever I can to try to stop them from hurting me, shoot a couple of them, and then those other guys will show up and I'll duck back through the door, hopefully. And then if I can get out of there, get back through the door, that'll give me a second for those two guys that approached me to reset. And then I go back in. There's at least one more, but let's say there's only one more, or maybe there are two. I can then maybe try to eliminate the one or two that are left of the Calibri units. And then if I can do that, I don't have the distortion. One final time back through the door to let the other guys reset, and then I can go in. And the other guys, because the other guys, unless they were like, they might have been way across the room, and so took them a bit to get over to me. But if I feel like it seems more likely that they didn't notice me until I started shooting. So I might be able to, if I can eliminate the Calibri units doing the up and in and out thing a couple of times, and then once they're eliminated, if I enter again and those guys have reset, I might be able to travel without alerting them, depending on, I don't know, obviously I don't know how that's going to work out, but that's the idea, is maybe that'll work for me. We'll see. I'd like to, in the other Calibri room, I did it because I thought like there were too many other enemies I couldn't get to the Calibris, really, because the other enemies were on me right away, just about. So that's why I used a grenade there. But I'd like to save the grenades. Things like grenades, I'd like to save for if there's a boss fight at some point. Another boss fight. We've had a couple of boss fights. So if there's another one, I'd like to have that for use in the boss fight. It's kind of also why I'd like to, if possible, use as few repair sprays as I can. That would be better if I can save those up. We'll see. I have one thermite left. I don't know. There was the first boss fight. There was the boss, and then there were some other of the weaker replicas like we've been fighting. And the problem was I shoot the weaker one, so then I only had the boss left over. But then the boss also used a frequency, a little different than the Calibri did, but it used a frequency specifically to raise the replicas that I had killed or dropped. It raised them back up, so then they were like reanimated corpses almost or something. So I used thermite on them to keep them from getting up again, so then I could just fight the boss. Thermite basically, you might already be familiar with thermite in general, but in this game specifically, the enemies, there are some exceptions, but generally speaking, the enemies will get back up after a certain amount of time, or in the case of that boss fight, if they're resurrected or whatever, unless you use thermite on them. If you use thermite on them, they cannot get back up. So in that boss fight, I used that to make it better to fight the boss, but generally, because like the next one, I think there's only one other boss. There might have been two. I think there's only one more boss. But anyway, the next boss, I didn't need to use thermite at all. So anyway, so that one thermite I've got, I'd also like to save if I can. Okay, let's go up here. No, up here. There we go. All right. Let's see if I can do this. So I want to start with this on. Then let's see what I can do. 86. Back through. Okay, I didn't take much damage. I got hit once, but I didn't take much damage. Plus it lets me reload, which is good, of course. I have one more revolver ammo, yeah. Hey, Sylvia, welcome. We're playing some Signalis, as you can see. You may have already seen in Discord, I gave an update on To Save a Child, the game I'm working on. Still early stages, but I'm, I've made considerable progress on it so far. So I've not done any coding yet, though. I need to make a decision. I still need to decide if I'm going to use, there are a couple of game engines, and I'm going to decide which of those I'm going to use. So, anyway. Yeah. Okay, let's see if I can get rid of one other Colibri, and then I don't know if there's a second or not, or if that's just the one. 228? And exit, yep. Woke those two guys up, but all of the Colibris are down now, so that's good news. So I only have 6 rounds of that, so I did open up an inventory slot by doing that as well. Alright, now I don't know if I can sneak in here without firing, if they notice me right away or not. My flashlight is not on, so let's see if they notice me right away or if I can... Yes, that's facing the door, but I might be far enough away to avoid detection. Okay, I can go through here. What is this? Okay, so an exit from there. There's this. Another repair spray. So I got 3 of them. I think they all stack, right? Yeah, they all stack. I don't know if there's anything else in here I want. Let me do this first, because if this turns out to be bad on the other side of the door, I can come here and they won't have been alerted. But yeah, let's just see. Hang on. It's over here. Oh, yeah, that's potentially bad news for me. Hallway. Okay, let's go back through here. Hang on. Let me go. Yeah. Yeah, some might have. Hopefully not too badly, but yeah, it's definitely a risk, of course. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else in here. Doesn't look like there's anything else in here. I don't think there's anything else to grab in that room. I was looking down at the bottom corner of the room. It didn't look like there was anything to me. So you let them calm down, and I don't use my flashlight in that room. And then we see what we can do in the hallway. That hallway is fun. Over there. At least 4, I think I saw. Ha! Well, I appreciate the support. For sure, for sure. Okay, let's... here and over. Like before. Try to avoid getting anybody upset here. Let's see what is this? Whoops. If I go up here, I can go through this. What is this? Okay, it looks like unless something comes from the floor, it doesn't look like there's anything in here, like any enemies. This is thermite, I think. That'd be awesome if this is thermite. Yeah! I got 2 now. Very nice. And then more rifle ammo. No space. Ah, yes. The limitations on space are ever burdening me. Get to the other end of the hallway, I can get out there. Where's my... Is there a thing on this level? There's not. There's not a safe spot on this level anyway. So I think what I'm going to do is I'll come back. I'll come out. It'll take a couple of trips. I'm going to come out, go over here, hug the wall, go down twice, put my stuff away, come back, sneak around the hall again. It'll take a little bit, but... Well, you're always welcome. Always welcome. It's not going to be always a regular thing, I don't think, but for the next couple of weeks, so this weekend and next weekend as well, I started it last weekend. I'm also going to do a Friday stream at the same time as this one, or not a Friday. So for me, this stream right now is Friday. Okay? So one day from now, I do normally my third and final stream. But for this week and next weekend, I'll do a third stream the next day. So there's this one, 12 hours from this one, 24 hours from this one, and then 48 hours from this one, if that makes sense. So this one day later, this one, again, a day later, another one, and then there's also the one that's in between the first and second. So I'm doing The Room. So let's see what else is in here before I leave. There's a note. Let's grab this. Bioresonance technology and its limitations. No other technology has shaped our nation as bioresonance has. I think bioresonance is the whole idea of the psyche in the cyborg that I was telling you about earlier, Fofox. Would we ever have been able to free ourselves from the stranglehold of the Empire without the support of replicas? Oh, there you go. There's the answer. I didn't even read that part. Essential technologies like climaforming, so basically terraforming planets, I think, and induced gravity would be impossible without bioresonance technology. Literally, climaforming is like shaping or reworking the climate. We'll see. We'll see. I also am, and everybody here knows this, I think, because I've said it for like a couple months now at least, if not longer. I am moving in with my father, so once I'm on his property, fully moved in, we'll have to see what kind of schedule he needs, because I'm going up there to help him with things that he needs. I mean, like, meaning the living on his property is for things he needs. So we'll have to see how that works out with things he needs and stuff. Plus, he's 79, so it'd be not, well, he's 78, turning 79 this year. So it'd be nice, obviously, to spend more time with him as well. So I'll have to try to figure out, I've been thinking I might do, so right now, it's, if you say like 7 hours from now, I'm thinking I might, 7 hours from now, whatever time, like on the clock that works out for you in your time zone, 7 hours from now, that time, so remember that time. So I'm thinking I might try to do that time weekday mornings. So it'll be different time than the other times I normally stream. I've been streaming on weekends, but I might try that, but we'll have to see. Again, I'm going to have to first get used to the time zone difference because he lives in a different time zone than I do. And then also make sure, because that time, 7 hours from now, during the week, would be right before I start work for the day. So I'd want to make sure that I'm like settled enough that I'm fine working working for the same company but an hour earlier for me. So it'll be, instead of normally I work 9 to 5, it's actually more like 9 to 5:30. When I move there, it'll be 8 to 4:30. So for me, it'll be getting up at, like, it'll be not getting up, it'll be starting the stream at 6 a.m. So yeah, that we'll have to see how it works out, because I still will need to shower, and brush my teeth and stuff. So we'll see how that has to work out, but that might be a possibility. Anyway, we'll just see. Like I said, everything's up in the air right now as I need to wait to get to that point and then get used to some things, some changes, and then see how it works out for my schedule. That doesn't necessarily mean that I expect those of you who are on these streams to be able to watch when I'm streaming then. I'm just saying that would be more regular streaming I could do to grow a bigger audience as well, but it would just, again, I have to get used to things and see how that works out with things I need to do for my father as well. Because if I'm getting up that early and then I'm getting, like, especially tired during the day or something, then that means I'll be weaker because I'm sleepy. I'll be weaker when I finish my day job to do tasks for my father. There's also the problem that's different than the time I normally stream on the weekends. So I would, for example, for me on a Friday, I might get up at 6 a.m. or get up at like 5:45. So 5:45. Stream from 6 to 8. Start work at 8. I basically just stop the stream and immediately start working. Start working at 8. Get done at 4:30. Then I have whatever stuff I need to do for my father. I won't have to do stuff every day, but there'll be definitely a lot of times I will. So I'll have to do stuff for my father after I get off work. And then if it's still on a Friday, right now, this stream for me, it's Friday at the very end of the day. So I would then do whatever work he needed me to do, plus, of course, then have dinner. And then at the end of the day, I would be streaming from 10 p.m. to midnight. So I don't know if that'll work. And I also definitely don't want to, I finish my work day and start streaming or whatever. Now, what I might do instead is I might not get up early. I might go like the 8 a.m. to 4:30 in the afternoon for my work, do whatever I need to do for my father and everything. My father would go to bed at about 11 o'clock his time, so which would be midnight here. It would be midnight here. Anyway, since he would go to bed at 11 there, I might just keep this same stream time for all of the evenings plus the one Saturday afternoon. It depends. Again, a lot of stuff. I'll have to do some feeling out and see how things work out for me before I commit to any of that. But we'll see. We'll definitely take a look and see what makes sense. Okay, I'm going to start over because we got on that. Oh no, we finished this first page, so I know where we left off. Okay. So then the next one. So it says essential technologies would be impossible without the bioresonance technology and the replicas. Okay, but despite that, it feels like we've made little effort to really understand or replicate bioresonant effects with conventional technology. Our progress in the development of electronics and microprocessors has stagnated for nearly a century now, and we focus solely on new ways to instrumentalize this barely understood phenomenon. Yeah, so if they're not continuing to make technological advancements, that might be something for them to consider is, what do we do to make more advancements instead of just sticking with the stuff we know works? What if we improve the stuff we have? Yeah. Thanks, I appreciate the confidence. Yeah, I'll figure something out. I will stream more often. It might not be every day. I think for sure on Sundays, at least Sundays for me, except for this weekend and next weekend where I'm making an exception. But generally speaking, I think my Sundays will not do streaming. I've done that in the past, but I think that's the day I would like to leave open, free of streaming or work or any of that stuff. I could just relax and, anyway. But we'll see. Anyway, take replica production, for example. The process of duplicating a neural pattern from a Gestalt donor to a replica brain is still fully understood. They're still not fully understood. Yeah, so a Gestalt is the person, they take their psyche and copy it over to a replica. So the Gestalt is the one who has the original psyche, the human. Which is funny because Gestalt, yeah. Anyway. Okay, it's not fully understood. How does synchronicity happen? Why is the duplicate imperfect? And what happens to pre-existing patterns in the receiving brain? Recreating a replica purely with microprocessors and digital programming may be far out of reach. But I believe that we've become overly dependent on a poorly understood technology controlled solely by a few gifted individuals. It may not be long before we're back where we were under the Empire. Oh. Okay. That's a fair concern, I think. Okay, there's this. What is this? Oh, butterflies? Pareidolia. Oh, I see. Where we see patterns that our brain makes up but don't actually exist, maybe? Yeah, I can see that. So these red dots are not red. They're not red at all. But these circles might represent red dots. Is kind of what I was saying. Maybe some of the replicas see red dots in this. Similarly here with these kind of sort of circular patterns, these look more like walnuts to me if I'm gonna compare it with something. And this looks like a capital R and a reverse R potentially, and then in a capital N and a reverse N. Interesting symbols. I don't know if we do anything with this other than look, because this doesn't seem like we can interact. It's just a dot, and then here is the description. So I think that's all that is just so we can see the effect in action or whatever. All right, and then nothing in the bookcases, right? Or the radiator. Okay, so we have this safe, and then that will be the... Oh! Why is this on Lister? That's us. Or I say list. I keep saying Lister. It's actually supposedly Elster, like the letter, saying the letter L. So Elster is how you actually say it, and then just at the end as if it were ER, Elster. Anyway. Okay, no worries. Thanks for stopping in. And if I see you again before I finish the stream, I'll say hello again. Okay. No worries. Everybody gets things in life they gotta do. It's fine. So do I try one of the other replicants, maybe? Okay, hang on. Let me back out of this for a second. What room is this? Butterfly room. So it doesn't say anything that way. But I could try, since it starts on Lister, maybe we try one of the other replicants. So if that's true, don't know if it is, if that's true, we could do MNHR. Let's start with MNHR. That was the first boss I fought. Okay, see ya. Take care. Thanks for stopping in once again. MNHR. I don't know that's what I don't expect that to be, but we can try it. If it even goes to that. No, it does not. Okay. So we have a TARSE. TARSE. Okay. So not that one. TARSE. Yeah, not that one either. RSE. Could be Euler. EULR. T. I don't know if we get those on the others, though. Let's... I don't know if this will keep me focused on this one or if I'm going to have to go all the way through them again. I guess we'll find out. Okay. No. We have to go through them all again. Okay. EULR. Let's try that one. Yeah, there's no U. Oh, no, there is. EUL. So not Euler either. Okay. I really wish there were a way to jump instead of doing this. So EULR was not correct. ADLR. ADLR maybe. Falca is not going to work. The Falcon. This one. Because there's no F. I don't remember. There's an A, I think. I don't remember if there's a D. Adler, huh? Let's try. Yeah, there's no D. So that won't work. Can I use my mouse roller to go faster now? Alright. Okay. No Colibri, no Stork. No Euler, no Adler, no Falcon. Star. Maybe Star. AR, AR. Star, AR, AR. This is not a unit type. Star, A, plus it's too many letters. Star, AR, AR. Yeah, okay. Star and AR, AR. There's no A. No, there is. Yeah. Star. We also try AR, AR. None of the above. Okay. Well, we definitely don't know. Let me turn the light off. See if I can sneak back through without alerting anybody. That's fine. You'll reset by the time I get back. Okay, down. And down. And... yeah, and just through here, and I'm right here already. Okay, let me drop off. I can't use the blue disk right now. Let's leave that for the time being. Probably going to regret that, but we'll leave that anyway. I don't remember for sure if I saved it after defeating the Calibri unit, so I'm just going to do that just to make sure. Okay. Okay, and up again. Here. Grab the rifle ammo. And I'm full again already. How wonderful. It'd be nice if I knew what code was expected there, but I don't. We haven't really found, other than, I guess, the last two entries, we haven't really found anything other than this and this recently. What planet did this say? Maybe the planet is the name? I don't think so, though, right? The planet is, yeah, Roadfront. So that's not even close to 4 letters. And these are planets' names. This is Kitej and Veneta, neither of which, that's not going to work. Yeah, I don't think it's any of these. Wall safe codes was from forever ago. Doesn't apply here. Yeah, okay. So not here. Here? Maybe. That's blocked off. Doggone it. I should have gone back and saved again. Now I got crap here that I'm not going to be able to grab. Not crap, but like things here. I got 2 healing packs. Plus this. Plus this. Plus this. Oh my gosh. So much stuff. Okay. Alright. Give it a couple minutes before I continue on. I guess I'm going to drop off like a bunch of stuff. I don't need the thermite. I could probably drop off the key for now. Well, I don't know if I need the key or not, actually. I'd probably drop off the shotgun and the... We'll see. Through here, thank you. Okay. This. Okay. Alright, let's drop off some crap, shall we? I do not need the rifle ammo right now. Don't need the thermite. Give me 2 slots. What about... I'm going to be picking up first aid as long as I can get to that spot. So let me drop... Nah, yeah. Let me drop these off. Okay, so I don't have any repair spray on me currently. In case this ends up being a mistake, if I die, for example, at least I have those I could just pick up. Alright, let's try this again. I had a feeling it was going to turn soon, and if it looked at me, there was no way I was getting through without it seeing. The light was right on me. I was like, oh, this is bad. Run into the room really fast. Run into the room. Okay, let's try again. Alright, we got shotgun rounds. We got more 8mm. Oh, just the one. It was the reflection. This is a mirror. I see. 2 of those. Am I full now? I am full now. Doggone it. I cannot leave here. It's a red disc. Okay. Could drop the compact ammo and then like go back down and drop the compact ammo off, and then coming through here again. Then where am I going map wise? So cannot enter there. Because that would unlock this hallway for me. But I don't know. All right. Well, let me just... am I only dropping off the one thing, though? But I want that disc from here, right? So I guess that is what we'd have to do. At least drop off that, if not. I think I'll drop off the extra shotgun rounds, too. Shotgun is, right at this point, is acting as a backup to my revolver anyway. So, all right. Is this? Oh, hang on. What is this? Drop down to what? Oh, this might go to there. Oh, interesting. Yeah, as the garbage chute. The pipe works. Yeah, it basically just gets me around to where I already was. I mean, pretty much. So it looks like it's a door you can't access, but it actually is just the chute down. All right, well, that's fine. So from here, I'm going to go meat grinder again and then come back through. Wait. Yes, that's right. Okay. And this was inaccessible, right? Yeah. Okay. Here. Come down through here. Yeah, and it's the fire escape. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so let me drop off. Yeah, drop those off, and I'll drop that off as well. So I got a couple of slots. That's fine. I think that's good. Grab the red disc. Okay. I guess opening that door, I'm probably gonna get hit once or something, but we'll see. Oh no, didn't get hit at all. Nice. Nope, go through here. Yeah. I'll go back up again. Go back into that top hospital room. And then try to unlock the apartment from the other side, I guess. I'll go here. You're going to see me no matter what. I'm going to try to unlock this one. Okay, and that's this room. We've already pretty much cleared this room out. I don't believe there's anything in here that we've not already grabbed. But that completes that. So that all that's unlocked. So the only things we have on this level that are left are these two doors at the south. And this one over here, which I think needs a key. We'll see how all this goes. I don't know. If I down here in the blue hallway, I'm trying to think what the best way is going to be to reveal these two doors, because I believe by this bottom right one there's a guy just sitting there, or facing it at least. And then this middle one, I don't know if there's a good way to get to that either. Like to, I mean, not to get to it even necessarily, but to like to see what's there. And okay, I'm gonna run across here and then try to run past a couple of guys so I can identify what this middle door is. And then depending on the situation, whether there are a bunch of guys here or here, whichever seems more open or more like one I could pass through with less damage, then I'm going to either go back up here and wait, try to get them to reset and then come out this way. And then if I do that, I can come here, go here and through the ladder back to where a save point is, or I go back out here the way we've done recently. We'll have to see, because I might end up going here, identifying what the bottom room is, whether I can enter or not. At least then I know for the door later, and then doing the bottom right one as well. We'll see how that works, because I'm not sure offhand. Okay, I'm already in trouble. Congratulations to me. I guess congratulations to me. Well, I do have a repair patch. Shoot. Yeah, I'm in orange. I better use it. Okay. Have a good sleep. Talk to you later, Fox. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. I'll be done here soon anyway, so you won't miss much. Anyway, have a good night. Talk to you later. Just in case for your information, about 12 hours from now will be my next stream. And then, of course, same time as tonight started will be the next one. The next stream is The Whispered World, point and click adventure. And then tomorrow night is True Fear Forsaken Souls Part 3. So. Well, let's see how much I can or cannot do. No. I am moving. I'm running. Cannot enter there. Cannot enter there. Okay. So none of those. Glad I used that one patch because I was in serious trouble. I mean, I still kind of am. And then I have 3. Yeah, I'll use this one too. Doggone it. Oh well, they came in handy. They definitely helped me not die, so that's good. Man, that one hallway suddenly became like, we know where you are and are hunting for you. I was like, okay. Bad news for me, I guess. So, okay, well, let's for sure then, I guess, grab the repair spray. So I have that for when I get damaged again. All right, so Yeah, so there's this hallway over here. So if I go up a level, we've already done this and reconnected this. Did not gain anything as far as we know for this or this or this. I mean, it might be the key I have on me. So it could be one of those, I suppose, right? But anyway, yeah, it might just be best to run through this alley again and come through. I think that might be best. And then I can try these two. This door, that's a keypad, so I don't think that's going to have to be numerical, so that won't work. But I can try this door and this door as well. And then up one more. Yeah, this one here, trying this door here, is only going to be something I do when I come up the ladder here and enter the blue hallway and then immediately try that one. I'm not going to worry about going through all this again just to try that. That doesn't make any sense to me. So I guess the next move I'm going to do is go down here, run past these guys, and then try these couple of yellow doors and see if I can do anything with them. The atrium is a problem, though. Shoot. The atrium is not my friend. I don't know if that hallway really is especially my friend, though, either. Well, poop. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Let me save it. Did I save it already? I don't remember. I don't know if I saved it since I changed my equipment, though. Let's do this just to be safe. Okay. Alright, let me go back up here. Right, because on this level, oh, there's that. Don't wanna. Let's just kind of finish off the other levels as much as I can actually first. So yeah, let me go ahead and do this. Okay. Ow, no, move. You piece of turd already? Jeez, he got a good hit on me. Okay. Okay, what about this? Is this just unlock? Okay, so that is not going to open for me here. Oh, the atrium is... I was thinking the atrium was bad. It's not the atrium. It's the next level up. This version of the atrium is the bad one, where there are enemies everywhere. This one has nobody. There's nothing in the hall, actually, there. So this should be fine. Oh, I wonder... Actually, going garbage chute would have been better. Because garbage chute pipe works than this, and there's nobody. Whereas this might wake these guys up. Yeah, let's do this. That was my own fault for going the wrong direction. Apologies. Shouldn't have gone that way. Should have gone the other way. Okay. So I want to go garbage chute, which is... Let's see. How do I do that? Meat grinder, garbage chute. Oh, this is, though, I have to go right. I have to go through this to get the garbage chute. Well, May or may not be the best. We'll see. We'll see which way is better. I will try this, see if this will work out for me, or if it's going to be an issue. If running past those guys is going to be a big problem, then it'd be better if I just go the other way that I started to go. We'll see, though. Yeah, I want to go that middle where it's dropped down. Not there, but here. There we go. Yeah, because this goes to the pipeworks, which then gets me down to the atrium without potentially waking up guys that I've already killed. This is the other locked door. I don't know, still don't know if I have a key. Unlocks from the other side. So this is another case where I cannot use the key. So neither of these doors open. I'll have to go from the other side, huh? Yeah, okay. So I guess that means, because there's nothing up here except for this door. So ladder room would lead me to that to try. So I guess that's what I'm doing. So I'm going to go this upper left door here, go across the hall all the way to the far end, and then the ladder room. Alright. I don't remember if these guys are awake or not. I feel like they are. Maybe not yet. Maybe not yet. They're going to wake up even if I sneak, so I might as well just run. I mean, if they're going to wake up, they will. Okay. Let me go here. Okay, now it is right to the north here. Okay, that's the patient key. So that does get me in here. Okay. Dream diary. 6th night. I dreamt I was an imperial farmer. I embraced my lover in the red deserts of Kitej when a storm consumed us, the sand grinding us down until nothing remained. 13th night. I was a worker in the mines of Leng when I was consumed by a shapeless mass of flesh, my flesh joining with the flesh of many others, till only my bones remained. My mind joined the collective of flesh, which persists beyond death. 16th night. As a storm raged in the sky, I fell from a ruined skyscraper on Veneta, but I never reached the ocean below. I kept falling when suddenly lightning struck the building and I woke up. 18th night. I was floating in the sunless sea below the ice of Rotfront when I saw a large creature move in the darkness below me in the moon's dark core. 19th night. I saw a burning eye in the sky above the clouds of Bouillon. I was walking through the floating imperial palace when the gaze of the sun-like iris burned my body to ashes. Damn, bro. Some of these things, I think, I'm not saying that the dream necessarily is exactly the way it happened. Some of these things have already happened, though, right? The burning, you're getting burned to ashes. There have been a couple places where we saw like piles of stuff with that were just ash and just remnants strewn, and then the creature move in the moon's dark core. We kind of had that when there were the tentacles coming out of the one entrance, and we dropped down, and plus we've seen some of these other things too. Like there's the I don't know about this one. This one, though, the flesh and joining with the flesh of others. Damn. That's not okay, man. That's really, really bad, actually. Oh. Kitej, Leng, Rotfront, Venita, Naimat, Buyan. Oh. So I need one of those cards, like the lover, the lovers, the tower, and other things. Interesting. Okay. So that's a puzzle for that. Is there? Yeah, there's nothing else. So it's just the puzzle and this note here. Because we can't go through this at all. Okay, so I'll turn this off. And we'll go back through to the left. Actually, maybe not. What would be... meat room. What makes the most sense? If I go down, and then I have this hallway to go through again. Too many times through that hallway, and those are going to wake up, and that's not great for me. But I do want to go either... So I'll do the meat grinder and get back down to there, I guess. I go through the blue hallway in the apartment. Yeah, it's too much stuff that's already awake. I guess I risk going down below again. Doggone it. Okay. I'm going to have to go back to there again. I should look to see if I can use thermite on these guys, actually, I think. Doggone it, I kind of didn't want to use the thermite, but I think I'm going to. Because I'm going to have to go back and forth through this hallway a couple of times at least, I think. Alright, let's... Oops. Let's go this way. Go get my thermite. I have space, right? Yeah. As long as they don't wake up right when I get to them, I can just use this and take care of them now. We'll see. Oh, no use. Oh, did I already thermite these guys? Oh, I already thermited these guys. Okay, never mind. Then I don't need to worry about it. Let me put the thermite back. I was feeling like it might be a waste to do 2 on them because I thought I'd done 2 elsewhere as well. I don't need to worry about it then. It's fine. So let me put the thermite back. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, we're good. And then for this, put this away for now. Oh, I don't... flare shells can go back too. I don't need those. Let me grab lovers, the tower. Is there anything else over here I want? I don't think so. Stun prod, nah. Nah, I think we're good. Okay. So let me equip this again. Okay. Okay. Yeah, if there's no use, then these guys shouldn't ever wake up. These guys should be dead, dead, dead. I knew I used it somewhere. I just thought it was elsewhere. Not here. So, okay. I just sneak up here. Okay. Let's do this again. The diary has one for each, right? So if I can somehow match up something that sounds like lovers and then something that sounds like a tower. I think I know the tower already, actually. Let me see. Okay, so embraced by my lover. And this is on Kitej. So Kitej is the lovers. And Venita is the tower. Okay. Lovers. And then Venita is the towers. And just double check again. So Kitej is the lovers. And Venita is the tower. Skyscraper, so the tower. Lovers. Yep. Okay, so I got 2 of the 6 cards in place. Okay. Okay. Let me think. So I want... Is it that I want to drop with the meat grinder, or do I want to go back to the alley? I think the alley. That'll probably be our fastest way back over. Okay. Yeah, so let me save it here first in case I die. Shouldn't die. I might take some damage. Hopefully not, but might. But I shouldn't die. Okay. Let me back through. Through. Over here. Hello. Come on. Why was... Couldn't line it up apparently to get the thing to work. Yeah, these guys will wake up again though. Yeah, I've not used thermite on these guys. And this guy, this could be a problem, actually. Okay, one guy waking up again versus 2. Let's just go the other way. The other way will be better. Far less chance that I run into a problem trying to... Whoops, I went the wrong way. I want to go to the pipeworks. That's what back the atrium, but I want to go to the upper right. Distracted myself while I was talking. Anyway, yeah, better chance that there are going to be 2 waking up, going through there too much, than 1 waking up this other way. I'd much rather do this one way, like 1 waking up instead of 2. Less ammo if I have to shoot him again. If I feel like I cannot avoid him, it's just altogether. I think it's a better plan. Yep. Now this may stop being a way I can go, depending, because I don't know. It could end up being that starts working again at some point. Okay, remind me on this one. Okay, this. I need a different key. Yeah, I already used the 1 key, so I can't use that, obviously. What is... Oh, here we go. Oh, bad news for me. Cannot go that way at all. How far does this guy go? To there. I see. Okay, so I absolutely have at least a reasonable chance, depends on what's further to the left, but I have a reasonable chance just walking past these guys. If he comes to here and then goes up, I might just be able to, after he starts heading, sneak by. It's dark as long as I don't use my flashlight. I think I can sneak past. Okay, let me do this. What is this? Oh, this is like an elevator thing. Oh, nice. Scanner. Oh, it's a scanner. Pack station, huh? I don't know that. Matrix code scanner. Okay, so I don't know what I would be scanning. So not right now, at least. This also. What is this? Oh. Service room. Yeah, okay. Turn this off. What is climbing up going to give me? Oh, that's the other door from here. Oh, very nice. Okay, so I can actually now, I mean, other than the possible aggro as I just do the one little diagonal there, I could actually go from my save point here to here. Well, like here into the atrium and then through here once I unlock this here in a second. And then go down and then go diagonal here and use the scanner if I need it. Okay. So that's what all of that is. I still need... This is a key I don't have. Or takes a key I don't have. And then... This is opening from the other side just now, so that takes care of that. This still has to open from the other side. I don't know how to get there yet. And I need a keypad combination. I don't know that code. Currently. I might actually have the clue, and I just might have not quite caught it yet. So that's a possibility. There's the planets mural here. And then I also still have 4 more cards for the tarot room. And wait, did I? No, I did. I did get the thing from the. I did this magpie puzzle, I believe. I'm pretty sure. But I need to do this butterfly as well. Some butterfly puzzles. So I have a few puzzles to figure out. Oh, well, let me. Since I'm here, hang on. Just make sure there's nothing in the room itself. I don't think there is. I think it's just, yeah. Okay, so if I unlock this, go through, and we're here again. Still not sure what to do on this. These go in different alignments, right? Like different stages of light as they go around the sun. So I don't remember if I have notes on that. Let's see. Block for work. Celebrations, master box together. Pretty sure this is not something that's useful here. But yeah, it's a doodle of Calibri. So, okay. Dreamer, Empress's Hand, Diary, Leading. I'm looking for something that talks about the solar system or something, but I'm not seeing. What is this one? Oh, yeah, talking about keeping an eye on Adler. Yeah. Control. I might need to look at each individually and see if there's a clue that way. Cradle of Humanity. Yeah, not really. This is the one with the skyscrapers. That's why I put the tower there. No. Star, that's the unit. I was thinking the star for the star system, but that's not right. That's the unit, not the star system. Don't think this is anything useful. Yeah, it's a fuse order. That's fine. It'd be nice if there's something that gave us kind of a diagram of the star system again, but no, not really. It's not looking great. Rule of 6? I don't remember what that was. Oh. It says no more than 6 items, but this is kind of the layout of the star system. Not exactly, but oh, this is going to tell me anything. This is for the station, not for the star system. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so nothing from those. But yeah. Anyway, I was going to go and drop through the meat grinder. Again, as long as it's working, I will keep dropping through it. It's a place with no enemies until I get out, that is. And then there's the one that's sleeping for now. Just were there, actually. Yeah, why do I want to drop through? Hang on. I don't feel like this does not make the most sense to do. Why? Oh, if I drop through, I go cooler there, and then I could save it here? But do I want to be here? On this level, I mean? I don't think so. So where am I right now? I'm here? I think I just save over here, actually. Yeah, I'm just going to save over here. I don't know why I was... Actually, I did just save, didn't I? Let's just go back, actually. That's fine. I'm just going to go back and save as a final time today, and then we'll call it for tonight. Still got some figuring out to do, though. I'm not sure how I get the missing key. I got to do the puzzles as part of it. I don't know. I'll have to think about that next time. When I start, look at the wall again and see if I can figure something out with that. And what's the other puzzle? There's a tarot puzzle, and then there's also the butterfly puzzle. Yeah. I don't know how you do the butterfly puzzle, though, because it didn't look like I could interact. It didn't seem like I could interact with anything, just that I could, like, examine the name down below. So I don't know. I'll have to try that again and see if I can figure something out with that. Anyway. Okay. Do I have anything on me? No. I have 3 slots, so we're good. Okay. Okay, that's going to be it. Thanks, Silwell, Fofox, Sylvia, anybody else who joined me tonight. I appreciate the support. I will talk to you guys soon. So just a little under 12 hours from now, we'll do the next stream. And a little under 22 hours from now, we'll do True Fear Forsaken Souls. And a little under 46 hours from now will be the third stream, the fourth stream, which will be more of the room. So, and obviously if you can't make the time, you can't make the time. And if you just want to watch it after the fact or whatever, obviously you can at least still catch up. Anyway, that'll do it. Thanks, guys. Take care. I will talk to you next time. Till then, peace.
I can let go?